Hey everyone, it is Saturday, April 19th. We're back at the field that we were at, I think that was last weekend. We're just trying to finish it up. And I am starting the day off with potentially a doozy.
I've been here for maybe 10 minutes or so, a lot of flakes.
It's a very suspenseful, it definitely could be broken, but the tip is amazing.
It's definitely a good start to the day. If it's whole, it could be. Look at this, guys. Man, yeah.
It looks like it's potentially broken, but
please don't be broke.
Oh, there's some pressure.
Please be there.
Okay.
Oh my.
That's a good start.
Look at the tip on that.
I'll take that to start with.
Are you?
I should just stay home.
And oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
We just switched rows. And I go,
man.
you take the outside this time, I'll take the inside. This is literally
point.
like my life story with her. I find the spots.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Look at that point, guys.
But at least they all go on the same thing. We share them.
Oh man, dude, tip. Look at that tip. Yeah, that is a killer. I'm just trying to think. Looks like, I don't know, maybe like a corner notch. We did find quite a bit of early archaic sign in here, so definitely possibility on that point. Not ground at all, I would say. Kurt corner notch. It's a beauty. Wow. Man, pretty good shape for being like 8,000 years old. Wow, what a way to start. All right, good job. Hopefully I can find something now. I'll find a hafted scraper now. That'll be my luck. See you guys. Alright guys, maybe 2 minutes after Tika just found that absolute killer Kirk. Walked about 10 feet. I think I got one here. Looks pretty good size. I don't know if it's another suspenseful pull. I can't see the whole thing, so fingers crossed that I get one and I'm on the board as well. So let's take a look. You can see it's in there. It does look like a notch there and part of a base. Doesn't look maybe as needle tipish as hers, but
Oh wow.
Oh, that's way.
Oh, that's a really cool looking point.
Dude, that's way cooler than I thought. It's definitely not the quality material of hers.
That's I said that the shape was really cool.
That's way bigger of a point than I thought that was going to be.
My knee is getting soaked.
Yeah, it's kind of. Mine's soaking wet too. Yeah, kind of clunky. But man, what a cool shape, huh?
Good stuff.
All right. Well, we both started off the day within 20 minutes with a killer point, so can only get better from here. I got one down here, guys. Looks like it might be a little broken, so instead of having Tika video, I'll just go ahead and grab myself. Looks like maybe that side's busted. Got a lot of rain here last night, this morning. I guess it's not, maybe, I don't know, it's hard to see in the camera. That looks broken right there on that side. Really, really rough material, but still a point. And you know, and if I was to find all the high quality G10s, how would Tika find them then, right? So it's my duty to get these out of the field so she can find the museum quality stuff. So
All right, so it's been a little bit since we walked up on anything good. So I do have something on the ground. It's sitting on a nice little pedestal. So nice color. So I'm excited to see it.
Look at this thing. That doesn't get much more obvious than that, does it? It's a cool point too. Big wide thing.
The base it was sitting on.
Yeah, look at that. Like I said, they got a ton of rain last night and this morning, so wow, that's a sweet point.
That's a cool color.
Look how wide that base is. That thing's probably been...
I would say that's probably much bigger at one
Oh
point then.
yeah, that thing's probably seen a lot of use and is worn right down to probably exhaustion basically. So, which is neat to find, you know, that thing's been used a ton and probably discarded or...
I'll take it.
Yeah, no kidding, we'll take it. All right guys, thanks. I got one here, guys. Looks like one of those ones that I'm always talking about with the serrations on the one side, with both sides, and generally the tip's broke. Hey, look at the serrations on that. That's pretty busted up, but you can see how serrated that was. Couple minutes after that serrated point. Oh, I gotta show this, I guess.
Yes, let the record be known.
Yeah, we walked, so the rows split and we kind of got screwed up. We went this way, you can see footprint there, footprint there. Actually,
I'll stand in them so we can see.
Here's my poker stick. There was a point right here on this giant pedestal that I walked by coming this way. So she's not letting that go. Looks like a really, really nice hafted scraper. Yeah, really, really good one actually. Get that cleaned up. Yeah, good times, huh? See, sometimes I miss one here or there.
Sometimes. Another one on the ground. We are kind of on the outskirts of the field. I'm just kind of gauging the area a little bit and seeing if we're gonna miss any hot spots. And I walked up on one.
Yeah, another one. Like, I think you guys would notice this one.
I didn't step over it, so that's good.
Literally like right in the row. As plain as can be.
It looks a
little ding there in the back.
Oh, it's just, wow, it is as sharp as can be though.
It is cool looking.
It is as sharp as can be.
Look, is it like little fossils in it there in the top?
It is very,
Has it got a big nick in the top or
looks
what
like
is it?
I have no idea.
Let me see it here.
There's a nick in the base.
Yeah, looks like some sort of fossiliferous shirt.
God, you're such a nerd.
It's pretty cool, very sharp. Like I said, it looks like maybe one little nick there in the side. A little ding off the base as usual, but quite a tip on it. Definitely a keeper. I'd like to find that one. All right.
On the ground. I don't really know what it is or if it's even a point.
Yeah, it definitely got some good size to it. Look at this thing. It doesn't really look like it's got working on this side, but it does on the other side.
Oh, it's thin.
Is it another like twisted blade? Like that one you found last time that's...
I honestly have
no, it's just a big triangle? Or
there's like no working on it though.
On that side, there's not, is there? Let's get close here. Gosh, that'd be pretty crazy if that wasn't a... Yeah, I mean, you can see it's work down here. All on that bottom, you can see flaking. I can see from here, we'll clean it up, but yeah, like this whole edge isn't like flaked at all. But this side looks like it's been worked on. Maybe just they naturally use that side. Yeah, you can see flaking on that side, really crude on that side, but we'll clean it up, see what it looks like once it's washed out.
don't know. It's a. Oh, it is a point.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a big triangle piece. Oh, cool.
Oh, we didn't know that. That's why I didn't video it the right way. Nice.
Hey guys, after Tika's found a million points, it seems like I got one on the ground. It's funny because we always talk about when we're finding all kinds of different colored flakes. We randomly will find black colored flakes, you know, some Coshocton and that sort of stuff. And we don't generally find a whole lot of black points like they do in Ohio, but I just walked up on one finally, and it looks pretty nice. It's got some great working on it. I don't know if the base is a little bit broken off of it, but man, look how flaked that is.
So pretty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Oh man, this flaked like crazy. Look at that pedestal it's sitting on.
Wow. That's really cool. That looks like the ones I found in Kentucky.
It's got actually just, I don't know if it is broke, it's just got a tiny bit broke off the base. It's actually got both, let me clean this off. It's actually got both notches.
Dang, that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that little flat spot on the base. Like I said, I don't know if that's broke or what, but that's a pretty sweet point. I'm happy about that one. Probably is Coshocton. Well, I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess, but that's pretty sweet.
All right, we've been walking for a while now. We haven't found anything. We are down to the last half hour of our day. We're on to the last point of the day.
I just said that there's gotta be one more point out here.
And I think I found the smallest point I've ever seen in my whole life.
This thing is sweet, guys. So she's got last point of the day. Half hour to go. She finds
Look
this.
how tiny it is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is.
So
Yeah,
tiny.
it's a little dude.
Oh my God, it's so cute. Look at this thing.
That is so freaking cool.
That's incredible that someone could make something
Smaller
this tiny.
It's smaller than the tip of your finger.
Yes. Look at that thing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my God, I love this point.
Nice. It's like it's
I
got.
can't even like hold it. Like.
Let's see it. It's got like a little tip neck. This is just like the point I found last week. Yeah, that same size.
Was it blue? Yours was
No,
red,
mine's
wasn't it?
clear.
Oh, clear. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
more of
right.
like a clear. And mine has a little needle tip. Yours has just the tiniest nick off the tip, but it's 99%. What a cool point. The ears are there, the base is there. It is like, yeah, look at on the tip of my finger. How cool is that? Last point of the day,
So far.
and it counts. All right, guys, I think I got last point of the day now. Tika just found that little tiny one. We went maybe 50 yards, and I got a tiny one on the ground. So this is the third, like, micro point from the same spot. So it's a pretty cool little points. Look how tiny this thing is. Another itty bitty point. Looks like it might have a little bit of a base ding on it. Clean that out there. Yeah, there you go. But it is probably 95% there, if not more. So last point of the day so far goes to me. And we got, I don't know, maybe 20 more minutes and then we're out of here. So we'll keep going.
A point, and of course it can't be the last point of the day because it is missing the tip and the base, so it's not 90% or better.
It's close.
It's close, but it does not count.
There's some size to it. So anyway, yeah, so we got, I don't know, maybe 10 more minutes or so. Yeah, She says 5, I say 10. So, but anyway, if we don't find anything else, thanks for coming along. We will try to get down here again, probably in a few weeks. I see that the best part of our field, which is pretty close to this, did get all worked up, and it wasn't worked up last year, so that's exciting. So hopefully, you know, after some rain and stuff, we'll get back down here and we'll find a bunch. So thanks, guys. If we don't find something else, we'll bring it to you. If not, we'll check you later. All right, guys, we literally picked one row to go down and one row to go back. We are on the way down, so we have the way back to go. I know we just did like a finish up with that point that Tika found, but I did just come across one more, and it looks like a little bifurcate, which is really cool. I'm hoping that it's just exhausted and not broken. I can see it looks like probably like a little LaCroix. Hopefully that's the tip right there. Yeah, it definitely looks.
Through the camera.
That's what it looks like to me. Little bifurcated base, the ears, and it looks like it's got like a tiny little tip right there. That's cool as heck. I'll get it cleaned up. So hopefully, yeah, that's definitely what that is. Pretty crude. But yeah, this is the tip right here. I thought maybe it was broken, but. So last point of the day still, like I said, we got the row going back and then that's it. So if we don't find anything else, thanks guys.
Anyone that's been watching our channel for a while knows how competitive we are. So we're looking like 6 rows at a time right now.
We literally said, okay, we'll pick this one row to go back. So here we are. Her and I are looking 6 rows a piece to desperately find this last point. She yells out,
I got one.
I got one!
And the crazy part is it's almost identical to the last good one I found.
It's a tiny.
It's another tiny little
We were just
blue.
talking about like there's not a whole lot of big stuff in this
No,
field. But
this field's tiny.
check this point out, guys. That looks like a little killer, dude.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, that'll do for the last point of the day.
Wow, look at that thing. What a gem. Ew, clean that base. That base is all there too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yes.
Look at that thing. What a freaking little sweetie. Killer material. Sharp as all get out. What a cool point. Yeah, I think the base is just made that way. I don't think it's broke at all. What a cool point. Wow. So happy for you. I will say we did agree to finish out to the woods and then come halfway back to the vehicle.
We still have a little bit more to go.
Still a little bit more to go, but I'm afraid as cool as this thing is, even if I see one, I might just pretend like I didn't. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This will be a cleanup video for Saturday, April 19th. This is the second part of that new field that we found here a couple weeks ago, where we got permission to walk. We had a pretty good first time out, and then we went back down, finished most of the field, and had a really good day. Had some pretty good finds, so I'm going to go through those real quick. This is kind of just the better stuff, I guess you'd say. I don't put everything on here, but some really nice brokes. Obviously, I say really nice, but you know, it is what it is. I think that actually is worked on the bottom. And I can't remember exactly what everything was in the video or what wasn't. That's really well made too. Big old twist in there. This is another one of those pieces that has the serrations in it, those heavy serrations that we find out there, and I don't know exactly what type those are, if they are like little Riverton points or whatnot, but they always have those little serrations. This is a heartbreaker, little thin side notch deal, and then Tika found this big broken side notch, almost like a chalcedony material or a quartzy kind of material. Unfortunately, that was busted. A couple pieces of pottery. big thick stuff here. And then this one was kind of cool. This one's got some design in it. You can see right by my thumb. It's got a few, yeah, right there. It's got a few designs in it, which is pretty cool. I'm always hoping to find one. I hear people say that they find them with like a fingerprint or a thumbprint in it, and I'm always hoping to find that. A couple of hafted scrapers there and there. Found a handful of these really crude triangles, which we do quite a bit. Real thick, but obviously worked into shape. That one, this one. I'm assuming they were either a preform of some sort or just a used tool. This was a bigger one. They're all kind of just, you can see they're all, you know, randomly flaked into shape. And this was kind of a neat piece right here, and this was interesting. So I think Tika found this, I'm not sure, and obviously it's a big triangle shape shirt, and it does have working on this side, but then this side is just a natural break. So I'm wondering if they didn't just use that side as the natural break. This side's been flaked on, the base has been worked on, and then that side was just kind of left as is. So kind of interesting piece there. This was an interesting piece. This was a flake that I found, and I didn't really notice it till I got home, but this whole, it's all worked there, and it's all flaked. Let me fix the phone here. Yeah, it's all flaked on that side, and it's all flaked pretty much where my thumb is up. Yeah, you can see all the flaking right down here. So definitely a little flake point, but kind of a goofy deal. This was a little point. Not sure if I had that one on video or not. A little bit of a break on the base there, but it's got some pretty cool colors to it. And this was another broke I think Tika found. Maybe some Harrodsburg stuff. This was a really, really rough point that I found, and that thing is about as rough as you can get with material wise. Let's see here, what else? This was a cool point that she found. This thing's got some fossils in it. It's kind of beat up. It looks like it's been worked in there. You can see some flaking in there, but the rest of it's got chip off the base and a little bit off the ear there, but it's still a pretty nice point. Super sharp, definitely well made. So that was one of hers. Let's see here, this was another one of Tika's. This was a cool point. Definitely seen a lot of use over the years. See how big the base is compared to the actual point. So that thing's been worked down to exhaustion. It's probably a beast at one point. This was a really cool point that I found. Like I think I said in the video, we find black flakes every now and then, Coshocton flakes, and maybe like Zelensky shirt, I believe it's called. But rarely do we find like the actual artifacts in, or I shouldn't say artifacts, but actual points or anything like that out of like the darker shirt in Flint. For some reason, we find a flake here or there, but we just don't find the points. And I was very fortunate to walk up on this one. I can see it's got a little blue lightning bolt through the top of it there. It's actually got a quartz ear right there, which is neat. You can see right through it. So I'm wondering if that's not Coshocton. Some of you Ohio guys would know a lot better than me, but man, if the sun was out, you could see it's flaked so well, and you can see the flake scars on it. So nice. Yeah, look at that. Such a cool point. I was really happy to find that. This was another point that I found. This is, I believe it's an Afton by looking at everything. Big, like a pentagonal knife. It's got a big flat side here and a flat side here. It's missing, I think, a little bit right there. But yeah, and it's just a really crude material. But I mean, from everything I looked at, it looks like a pentagonal knife, or otherwise known as an Afton, I think. These are some of the littler points, which this was kind of cool. Like obviously this is a real old point, little LaCroix, been used up, heavily used up. It's almost nubbed off there at the top, but you can see the little base there. So, and we did find some early archaic stuff, some other early archaic stuff in the field. So it's not a surprise to find that little guy. But we did find, the last time we were there, we found one or two, and then this time we found multiple little tiny points. I found this little guy. I mean, you can see it's as small as my thumbnail. Little guy there. Tika found this. This is probably the smallest point I think we've ever found. It's smaller than my thumbnail. I mean, smaller than the tip of my finger.
what a cool little point that is. I couldn't believe it when she found it. It's got the tiniest tip ding, but man, is that thing ever so small. And then this one was towards the end, and this thing is a little killer right here. Check this thing out. You can dang near see through it. I think it's got a little base ding right there, but what an absolute sweetie that is. Cool shape, cool material, and another tiny point. So we were on some little ones that day. I think that definitely the find of the day was her first point, the very first one when we got in the field. And I don't know exactly what type it is, if somebody knows, but it is well made, very well flaked, great material. Yeah, super well flaked on that backside. Look at that tip, just an absolute needle tip. So anyway, if anybody knows, probably a lot better than I do, leave something in the comments. But anyway, guys, this is Saturday, I believe, April, I think it was 18th or whatnot. So hopefully we'll get back down to some of our other spots here in the next few weeks. We got a bunch of stuff coming up, some graduation parties and stuff like that. Everybody that's followed us along over the years probably remembers the kids growing up, and we already got Deacon graduating this year, heading off to college, so pretty crazy. So anyway, guys, we'll be busy this spring, and we'll try to get out as much as we can. Hope everybody's fine, and best of luck.